Larry's on the line. Hey, what do you think?
Yeah, hey Kent. Interesting, interesting analysis with the old people and what drives their votes one way or another. Now, according to the polls I've been reading in Florida, which he pointed out as a key here for Trump's reelection, is he's down to 3 percentage points advantage over Biden so far. That may be shrinking. Now he's contending that fears of coronavirus affecting them, seniors are affected more widely than younger people, and the stock market are two elements that are going to have seniors turned against Trump. That may be true to a certain extent, but countering that, the stock market is coming back, and he's already pumping that up quite a bit. And in terms of the coronavirus, it's still not clear whether seniors are going to be contracting it more in Florida and other states. Don't forget, Florida, you have the beach parties there with the kids and all that, spring break, so a lot of them may have contracted it. So it's still unclear whether the seniors are going to be suffering from this. And also, what drove the seniors in 2016 towards Trump was they were on board with Trump's America First, with job outsourcing, with rights for immigrants over Americans. All of those red meat issues among conservatives are what drove that senior vote. And seniors tend to be more conservative. And what's going on now with the tearing down of statues and all that, the rioting in some of these cities, I don't think that's going to sit very well with seniors. So, it's a balance. Are they so concerned about coronavirus and the stock market that that'll countermand these other elements that drove them to vote for Trump to begin with? I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't think that the cultural war stuff is going to work this time as it did back in 2016. I think the nature of the country has really changed a bit, especially given the George Floyd situation. What do you think?
Well, see,
And
I
of course,
think it.
the
I
other thing
think
he misses is that Biden is not as disliked as Hillary Clinton was. I
right.
mean, he's sort of Uncle Joe still.
Right, but I saw a campaign ad with Biden the other day where he specifically talks about Washington and Jefferson being slave owners, and that they should be denigrated, words to that effect, which surprised me about how direct he was about that. Now, a lot of seniors, they're on board with American traditional culture and with those icons, so I don't know how that's going to sit. And then, depending on his vice presidential pick, if it's a black female, which he says he wants to come on board, who's considered too radical or too far left, that may also have seniors taking a second look at whether they're going to vote for Biden or not. So I think it's still largely in flux, and I think you are underestimating the effect of the statues, tear downs, and these rioting in cities. It started out as peaceful, respectful, and important protests against police brutality, but now it's morphed into something much more unpalatable, especially to senior citizens. I mean, defunding police departments, crime is shooting up in all these areas now. The
But I mean,
summer of
do
the
you think
summer
he's
of
gonna?
go
Do you
ahead.
think he can recover from coronavirus? That's the thing. I don't think he can recover from that,
Yeah,
even
well,
if it went away today.
yeah, no, I think. See, what we've been saying several times in the past in these discussions is, if there's no big second wave of increased fatalities, but just more infections but fewer deaths, I think it's going to make Trump look good. Now that remains to be seen. But
Yeah,
you
that's-
know, so
yeah.
there's so many factors there. I wouldn't write Trump off now, nor would I write Biden off. But here's another element: if Biden actually, excuse me, actually debates Trump, I don't think he's going to do very well. And people looking at him are going to say this guy's going to be controlling the country. They'll assume, I think rightly,
Yeah.
that whoever his vice president is, who's probably a progressive leftist to some extent, is going to be controlling him, along with other people that are going to be depicted as the radicals and socialists by the Republicans. And again, seniors tend to be traditional conservative, so I don't know, how they will react to that.
That's interesting. All right, sir. Go home and go back and read the book, and we'll talk about the book tomorrow. All right.
All right,
See
okay,
you later.
bye
Bye.
now.